Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. It's going to be a short program this morning because at 10 after the hour, I'm going to be interviewed on the Right Spotlight. And that's right spelled with a W. They're going to be interviewing me about some of the books that I have written, which is appropriate because it's Book Saturday and I have my book mug with me today, books that I enjoyed as a kid. And what I wanted to discuss a little bit this morning before I jump off and do that other interview is the importance of getting our kids to read. I read at a very early age, advanced books. I've told you I was the only middle school kid that got to go to the high school library, actually grade school. I started going, I think, in sixth grade. And sometimes that's middle school, sometimes it's grade school. But I was going to the high school library as a little kid. And I want you to encourage your kids and any kids in your lives, whether your kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, kids that you interact with, encourage them to read. We did that with my daughter. The minute she was born, we're reading books to her and reading and getting her interested in books. And it wasn't long that she started getting interested in Harry Potter, which we're so thankful that these are wonderful books to get kids reading. And you look at this first Harry Potter, medium-sized, good book for kids to start. But holy smokes, look at the seventh Harry Potter. And the ones in between just kept getting bigger, right? And so my daughter, as a young girl, is reading this kind of stuff and enjoying it. And she's been a Harry Potter fan ever since. We've gone to California and Florida to Universals to do the Harry Potter rides. We've gone to the Franklin Institute Harry Potter special exhibit. She has all the DVDs. She has clothes and this and that about Harry Potter. But it all came from starting with reading. And I'll tell you, it's not a coincidence that she was reading these kind of things as a young girl, and she's now at University of Pennsylvania. Reading is so important and will set kids up for success. And I am sure that her reading at a young age and then staying with it helped her excel in school and get her to where she is now. And that is why it is so important for us to get our kids into actual reading, not just playing games or watching TikTok and those things. And I'm not saying don't do that stuff, but I'm saying make sure reading is part of that life as well. Kellen's here, and Kellen's one of the people going to be interviewing me here in a few minutes. Kellen says, be sure to tune into the Right Spotlight and hear more about Alain and his author journey. And she has a link there to YouTube where you can go watch that show, which we're going to start here really quick. That's why I'm doing a shorter Coffee with Alain, and I'm not talking about a number of books. I'm just talking about Harry Potter, and these are just 2 of the 7, and getting kids to read. Now, I get it. Not every kid is going to read like I did or like my daughter did. There are challenges. Some kids have dyslexia and it's really difficult. There's other challenges. But we want to help them and make sure that they can read to their maximum capacity and capabilities. Okay. And so we got to encourage that, and we make it fun. Get them the books that are interesting to them. When I was very young and I had read through all the Hardy Boys and the investigator books and all of those kind of things, and I needed more to read, at one of my teachers, and I believe it was because of the school I was in, it was either second grade or third grade. Again, I was a little bit ahead of everybody else reading. Gave me my first Tarzan book. It was a hardcover Tarzan of the Apes. And that's what started me on reading all of Edgar Rice Burroughs, and then getting into Conan with Robert E. Howard, and then into Lord of the Rings and all of the other kind of science fiction and fantasy that I just devoured at those young ages. Get the things that interest, your kids, the kids that are in your lives. It wasn't Tarzan and Conan for my daughter. It was Harry Potter and some other different series that she enjoyed. So find something that they enjoy and make it pleasurable, and it will be a skill that will serve them a lifetime. Going to say good morning to Eric. Appreciate you being here. Also, good morning to Jay and Vicky who are here. And Jay says big time. Yep. Reading is so important. I am going to hop off because I have that other interview. Check the link that Kellen just put in the comments. You can go watch that at YouTube. And I appreciate everybody joining and seeing me there. You'll learn a little bit about some of the books that I have written, sort of appropriate on Book Saturday. Go out and make it a spectacular day, and we'll see you tomorrow.